Hello everybody, it is I, Earthknite, and welcome back to Nightingale. So I actually just reset the Antiquarium Desert Realm. So this is completely reset, brand new. Um, so it's got the Blood Moon still, so we've got lots of enemies to fight. However, I'm hoping that this reset potentially fixed the problem of not having enough Bastions of Might. Also, I don't remember these trees. Oh, these are burlwood. Okay, so yeah, we have run across these before. I just haven't been in this desert in quite some time. But yeah, so I only reset this realm though. I didn't bother resetting both realms that we were currently going through. But we definitely need to find those Bastions of Might to finish that side quest, because I really want to complete that side quest before we move on. Only because I'm going to end up forgetting about it again, and then randomly in the middle of something going to have it pop up, and then I'll forget to turn it in again. And side quest completion is, I mean, I played Skyrim, so that's why I never completed Skyrim in a decent amount of time. So I'm gonna run around, grind a bit of resources, grind a bit of food in this realm, and then when I find a decent see, that looks like the Realmic transmitter. Once I find a decent Bastille or something, I'll be right back. Okay, so this one's a big mama that I just had to show you. Do you see the Divider of Nations? Now, what I really want to do is get a really clean heart shot off on this, because that's going to be a deadly foe. Couldn't get it, couldn't get it, couldn't get it. Couldn't get it. Yeah, I knew he'd have partners, that's why I was trying to get that heart shot right off the bat. I've been practicing on some of the smaller elephants. The exact spot is a little harder to actually hit. Especially on a bigger one, but it does about 1,000 damage. That one's down. That one's down. That one's down. Thankfully, this realm just seems to have these guys as their main spawning bound. So they're not that bad. Bit annoying to chase down, though. There we go. Let's revive you, because I totally messed up that shot. Let's get this out, because we cannot let this go to waste. Fabled everything. But yeah, I just wanted to show off that big beast because that's the fabled version of the Elephas. Pretty neat. Pretty deadly, too. It took a lot of health off me. Thankfully, I had my food eaten at the time. And with the Blood Moon, that could, like, easily one-tap somebody if they're not prepared for it. That is a bishop, I believe. No, it's a knight. Oh, yeah, the Golos Monitor Seats is over there again. So, yeah. Be right back once we find something more exciting. So, I'm hoping this is a Bastille of Might. I'm really hoping it's a Bastille of Might. However, I think it's just going to be multiple infestations, because I know that's an infestation and that's an infestation. But I don't know if that itself will be an infestation or an actual Bastion. So, here's hoping, because Lord knows I've been looking for these for a bit too long. It's a Bastion of Insight. Go figure. So we'll go through and clear. Come on, come on. Heart shot, heart shot, heart shot. I honestly don't know where these bounds hearts are. They're usually roughly left side chest, but they don't stay still like some of the prey animal will. Alright, let's collect all we can. There's obviously a chest down here, probably. Collect all of that. And strangely, it's begun raining. I did find that quite odd, seeing as it's a desert. And it's been raining quite heavily, too. Ooh, there's a Hope Echo here. One of the ones we probably don't have. Well, at least that one was taken care of relatively quickly. There's probably another one somewhere in there. This is too big not to have a second infestation point. Yeah, I can hear it. Is it up here? It is. Oh! Got it. Apparently he can't reach me here, which is a blessing. Okay. That's all the infested areas cleared. Now for the loot. 5. Oh, those were rounds. These are new. I've not seen these parts before. I may have it just not like seen them. But I haven't seen that kind of, especially with the glow. Bound fiber, arcane wick. Interesting. Now let's see what secrets you have to hide. There's another Hope Echo there. I don't want to... Oh, that's the Bastion of Intellect then. So let's go see what this one says. Long and storied history of the Nightingale Inn Furnace Family Archives. Original text translated from Cornish. Nuns of October 1102, Chief Druid Ansel. The magic you weave whispers through the trees even here, and it is most heartening to receive your missive. I thank you once again for sending news of the monarchy's foolhardy games. Let us hope that, with only one of William the Conqueror's sons remaining, and their power-hungering warmongering at an end, we will at last see peace across these lands. If you feel it now safe to travel, the inn stands ready to welcome you and all your fellows on your pilgrimage to Boscawen Un. The construction was finished just days ago, and we now begin the task of clearing well the path to the ritual site. I am ever thankful for the desertion of this place. Not one traveler has graced our path as long as we have remained here, and so, near the rocky, blustering coast, I imagine such will always be the case. I hope it pleases you to know that I have called the inn Nightingale, a sweet song in the darkest night to guide we druids home. Ever loyal, Wymark Furnace. Interesting. I wonder if Nightingale City is because that one inn was made. Oh, that was up there. I saw a reflection like this. On dealings with the Fae, April 12th, 1886, the Lesser Courts. Lesser Fae courts are defined either by their lineage spawning from a lesser elder, what this means can scarcely fathom, or by the variation in blood among their members. When a court founded by a former member of the illustrious Summer Court would be relegated to lesser status due to lack of vinformity among their subjects. I have no idea what some of these words mean. They're older English. And I mean, this unlike starts with a V. Unlike greater courts, the lesser appear and dissolute, Fae freely branching off to form courts anew. They are dedicated often single-mindedly to the ideal or concept dictated by the monarch, which binds all courtesans to follow suit. The strength of their magic manifests this ideal in the physical world to varying degrees, allowing most Fae and their homes to be readily identified by the, I think that's supposed to be observant traveler. Because up here V's replaced with U, down here V's, or yeah, flip-flopped. Though the lesser courts are manyfold, few are known to us in any detail. The Court of Hearts covet loss, sacrifice, and maladies of the mind. The Court of Empyrean build to someday understand the celestial. The Court of Foretellers seek to know the future. The Court of Excarnation, architects of the Aclisteer, are dedicated to the shaping of flesh and verdure. We know the names of few others, and even less their deeds. So yeah, just a brief little glimpse at the different types of Fae. We've already come across the Court of Hearts and the Court of Empyrean. That's the Court of Hearts, what is Sylvan's Cradle, and then Empyrean is what we're dealing with in Welkin's Reach. Hello. Take all of you. You are valuable resources. Pull me up further. Look around. There's some hoops there that I can get. Wait. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for these. How many are there? 1, 2, 3. There's only 3. Shouldn't be that difficult to find. Oh! Well, I don't take kindly to being artilleried, sir. That's usually my dealio. You can hush up too. Anyone else? I know there's at least one more. Okay. There it is. There's one. It's probably this level done. I hear one. It's faint though. There it is. so that's totally a cheat for fall damage. Pulling yourself down. It's over there. Oh, that was not where I wanted to... There it is. That should be all of them. And away. Oh. Come on. Jump, jump. I am missing that jump. Holy smokes. There we go. Alright, let's refresh on food. We're about to lose our sleeping buff. Let's take a quick look with our spyglass, shall we? So that's clearly going to be an infestation site, if it's even a site at all. That's likely an infestation site as well, because I'm not seeing the telltale signs of the altar, the musical altar. That's just a discovery site? No, with that many wisps, that might actually be another intellect. Yeah, that's an infestation back there. There's another divider of nations up there. Oh boy. I'll be back when I find some new stuff. I do have to run back to my base though. Okay, so I've switched realms, obviously. I went home, got a whole bunch of food and stuff taken care of. More ammo for my rifle, and apparently I missed this Hope Echo last time we were here. From the pocketbook of S. Franson, Printers and Drafters, returned to Master Wells, Henley Schoolhouse, Maryville, London. The next morning I woke early, disturbed by a curious silence. The blackbird wont to sing outside my window has vanished. Indeed, there is no birdsong at all. Perturbed, I ate a hasty breakfast and rushed to the college. I could see immediately that Ogilvy hadn't slept. She'd been fretting about the Paris equation all night, but had made no headway. At great expense, she called Curie at Nightingale by trunk telephone, and found that the Calcularia were having similar portal problems. Curie had recommended an old book of D's on realm cards, and they had discussed the evacuation of Earth. I will admit I scoffed at that, but in the face of Ogilvy's silent gaze I swallowed my contempt. She handed me a list of quite insane, rare, expensive things and told me I had 3 hours to gather them. I humored her and went off into the city. So this is right before the big, huge outpouring of the fog. And I think that's what it's called. I can't remember what it's called now because it's been a minute. But we previously read that he'd gone and gotten, or they had been hearing rumors about portals not working, and they were trying to find another one. And now they're discussing the evacuation of Earth, and not very many people believed anybody that it was actually needed, which led to a lot of problems down the road. Alright. Continuing on my adventure now, though. Yet another Hope Echo, defended by spiders this time. Which, it's one of these extra places. Loot places. First foray into the realms, property of Isabella Bird, November 1st to November 8th, 1889. Much to my dismay, it seems I've ended up alone in the realms. My traveling companions are nowhere to be found, along with the entire city of St. Augustine. I have walked a great distance already, and thus far I've passed nothing and met no one. The air of the realms has been said to aid those of weak constitution, and it seems that will be put to the test without delay. Though I lack many of the comforts recommended for one of feeble health, I am thankful at least to be so thoroughly burdened with other supplies. While my packs are heavy, I have much of what I need to keep myself fed and in high spirits. My dress has become my greatest hindrance. The propriety of city life is largely lost in such a place. I felt little embarrassment hiking up my skirts to tromp through the brush, though many at home would malign me for it. I have made camp for the time being in a sheltered grove. Tomorrow I continue my journey. With any luck, I'll find myself in St. Augustine as the sun sets. I will say, this grove has been really thick and it gets really dark in some areas. Um, but it's really pretty. Love the purple leaves. And we were just coming out to go to the very end, hopefully finding it. I found a bunker, but that seems to be about it. So we're likely going to have to actually either go to extremities, like way out here, or uh, continue Welkin's Reach and hope there's one in there. So with that, I'm going to end this episode here. We did find a little bit of lore. Got a lot of resource grinding done in between pauses, or in between cuts. And yeah, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed. Toodles.